Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The 2024 NBA draft begins soon, where teams trade picks and also make big deals. Warriors will try to get some talent in the draft, after not being entitled to a first-round pick. Warriors lose draft pick. Golden State had a small chance of keeping their pick. It jumped into the top 4. It did not. The Golden State Warriors could have kept their first-round pick this year if they'd moved up from number 14 to number 4. But like so many rebounds, Klay Thompson fadeaways, and Draymond Green fast break passes this season, the balls did not bounce their way. The Warriors do not move up in the lottery. Their 14th overall pick goes to Portland, closing the book on a 2019 trade. They now owe one future first-round pick, 2030 top 20, protected to Washington, pool for Paul trade. This year's pick was originally traded to the Memphis Grizzlies in the summer of 2019, when the Warriors had to get rid of Andre Iguodala and his $16 million contract because the D'Angelo Russell sign-and trade hard capped them. The move allowed the team to later trade for Andrew Wiggins and the draft pick that became Jonathan Kuminga. It also set off a long-running feud between Dylan Brooke, Ja Morant, and the rest of the Memphis dynasty, which so far has won a single playoff series. The Warriors will enter the 2024 draft with just one selection, at number 52, a pick originally owned by the Milwaukee Bucks and coming to the Warriors after a mind-numbing series of second-round pick swaps that we won't describe here. They got Tracy Jackson-Davis late in last year's draft, so it's not a hopeless position. Does Dunleavy have deals in mind to use the new freedom to negotiate draft picks? Does James Dunleavy have any hyper-athletic clients who can run and shoot threes? Does moving the second round of the NBA draft to a separate day open up the Warriors' options? Has Steve Kerr already decided to give this draft pick inconsistent and frustrating minutes, regardless of who they pick? All these questions will be answered in June. Having a future first-round pick depends on limiting a team's ability to make deals, because of the Ted Stepien rule that prohibits teams from trading their first-round pick in consecutive years. It is named after the former owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who traded so many future first-rounders that the league prohibited the Cavs from making trades and implementing this rule. Now that this draft pick has passed, the Warriors are free to trade first-rounders in 2026 and 2028. They owe a 2030 first-rounder to the Washington Wizards in the Chris Paul-Jordan Poole deal, which is protected for picks 1 through 20 if you leave the top 20. The choice goes to the second round. The 2024 draft isn't considered the strongest crop of players. Not that the Warriors appear inclined to sign a young, developing player, especially with the guaranteed money of a high-level first-rounder. SB Nation's Ricky O'Donnell projects the number 14 pick will be an 18-year-old French forward named Tinjane Salon, who measures 6 feet 9 inches with a 7 feet 2 inches wingspan.